Alright, what is up guys? Moving on to the last matchup in round 2 that I didn't cover so far. The New York Rangers against the Ottawa Senators. Now, even though the Senators ended up with less points than the Rangers during the regular season, they have home ice advantage. So the series is going to start in Ottawa. So without further ado, let's jump in and let's start from the goalies to the defensemen and finish up with the offense. See who's got an edge in those categories and who's going to end up winning this series. By the way, if this is your first time on the channel, I do a ton of hockey videos about the playoffs. I did a tour of every single NHL arenas. All of those videos are on my channel. So if that's something that might interest you, you might consider subscribing to the channel. Alright, so I think the Rangers are going to win this series in 6 games for a few reasons. So like I said, let's start with the goalies. Small edge to Henrik Lundqvist. He's been playing some really great hockey in run 1 against my Montreal Canadiens. And yeah, he was really tough to beat. Don't get me wrong, Craig Anderson was a really great goalie as well. Small edge to Lundqvist. Now, Lundqvist is 35 years old. Can he play like that all the way down the stretch? I think so. Even though I kind of don't like the Rangers right now, I think he's the better of both goalies right now. But don't get me wrong, Craig Anderson has the ability to save or steal a game. But right now, the way they're playing, small edge to Henrik Lundqvist. Now, moving on to the defensemen, I'm going to go small edge Ottawa just because Erik Karlsson is, in my mind, the best defenseman in the league right now as we speak. So even though you might argue that the depth of the New York defense is a little bit, wider, Erik Karlsson is going to play 30 to 32 minutes every single game. Maybe not that much, but he can play that much and be such a force on his... Right now, his two-way game is really on point, and he can make that play that's going to change the game. So small edge to Erik Karlsson and the Ottawa defense. Now, as far as the offense go, I'm going to go small edge the New York Rangers just because I feel like right now in the playoff, all 4 lines played really great against Montreal. They have some depth scoring from Jasper Fast. And I feel like guys like Zuccarello and Zibanejad are finally to pick up the steam. Rick Nash has been playing some great hockey against Montreal. And on the other side, of course, Craig McCarter, Bobby Ryan played some really great hockey in round 1 as well. Yeah, but guys like Mark Stone and even Mike Hoffman, Cal Turris, they need to really step up their game. Otherwise, edge goes to the New York Rangers for the offense. And that's why I think the New York Rangers are going to win this series in 6 games in front of their fan at Madison Square Garden for Game 6. Even though I hate to say it, Rangers in 6. Now, I want to hear you guys. What do you think about the series? Sens, Rangers, and let me know who do you think is going to be the X factor in this series. Who's going to, make that play, make that save, and ending up, really changing a game and might be changing the series. Let me know down below. Hopefully you guys liked that video. If that was the case, make sure to drop a like down below. And on that note, you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.